Dawn found everyone exhausted, shaken, and silent. Nina still gripped the final photograph tightly. Young Gabriel Bell stood beside Ilara there. The discovery changed every story Bell told. Ethan finally demanded Bell's real age. Mr. Bell suddenly looked ancient and tired. Maya told him to stop hiding everything. Leo quietly blocked the hallway behind Bell. Nina kept her camera recording the confession. Mr. Bell admitted his very first lie. He had never been only security. His real name was Gabriel Bell. Gabriel had entered Willow Hall in 1962. The dorm once hid a secret program. Officials called it the Resonance Program. 4 students joined the first experiment. Bell had always claimed only 3. Ilara Vale was one original participant. Ethan Hale became the second volunteer. Gabriel Bell himself became the third. Maya immediately demanded the 4th name. Bell refused to answer for several seconds. That frightened them more than any ghost. Ethan said the missing name mattered most. Bell finally admitted she designed everything. She drew the circuits and microphones herself. Her name was Iris Wren. Nina repeated Iris's name into camera. Bell looked genuinely terrified after saying it. Iris understood sound better than anyone. She believed every voice carried identity. She wanted voices to outlive bodies forever. Ilara believed the project felt deeply wrong. Ethan Hale trusted Iris without hesitation. Gabriel simply followed the others inside. Their first test changed Willow Hall forever. It began precisely at 3:17. That exact time never released the building. Maya asked why Iris was erased. Bell said Iris vanished after everyone else. He never found proof she actually died. That possibility terrified him for decades. He feared Iris could still hear everything. Nina asked what other secrets remained. Bell mentioned one final hidden locker. It waited above the abandoned radio room. Leo insisted they visit it immediately. Dark clouds were returning over campus. The group followed Bell through empty paths. They reached an abandoned brick annex. Its windows had been sealed for years. A faded sign still read Campus Radio. The swollen front door barely opened. Dust rolled through the stale studio. Broken microphones covered several old desks. Vintage posters peeled from damp walls. One entire wall displayed student photographs. Iris appeared inside almost every photograph. She always stood nearest the equipment. Bell quietly led them upstairs together. A cramped loft overlooked the studio. Bell knelt beside a rusted vent. He removed one tiny tarnished key. The key opened a hidden steel locker. Inside waited sealed boxes and tapes. Nina photographed every object before touching. Leo discovered a stack of audio reels. Maya uncovered an old leather notebook. Ethan opened a bundle of letters. One letter carried Iris Wren's signature. It warned Gabriel never to return below. Another note mentioned the number 407. Ilara had circled that number repeatedly. Maya started reading Gabriel's notebook aloud. The pages contained Bell's private journal. Gabriel wrote that Iris changed afterward. She stopped sleeping after 3:17. She heard voices moving inside walls. Ilara begged them to destroy everything. Ethan Hale demanded one final test. Gabriel wrote that he wanted escape. Then Nina found one specially labeled reel. Its label read First Test 317. Bell begged them never to play it. That warning convinced Leo even faster. The ancient reel machine powered itself. Nina threaded the tape with care. Static filled the loft before anything else. Then 4 young voices slowly emerged. Iris spoke first on the recording. Her voice sounded brilliant and controlled. Ilara sounded frightened behind her words. Ethan Hale kept asking technical questions. Young Gabriel began the final countdown. Then the room tone changed completely. A second clock chimed from nowhere. Iris suddenly said someone else entered. Everyone in the loft stopped breathing. Ilara begged them to stop recording. Ethan Hale insisted they continue longer. Then another female voice answered them. None of them recognized that voice. Mr. Bell became pale with terror. The unknown woman said, "Open 407." But room 407 did not exist yet. Nina rewound the section immediately. The unknown voice returned exactly unchanged. It whispered that Iris belonged below. Then the entire recording stopped instantly. Every light inside the loft died. Only the reel machine kept turning. A microphone squealed from downstairs suddenly. Then someone softly called Gabriel's name. Mr. Bell recognized Iris Wren immediately. The dead studio lights switched themselves on. One central microphone began glowing red. Nina leaned carefully over the loft railing. A woman stood motionless inside the studio. The figure slowly turned toward them. She had Iris Wren's unchanged face. The photo changed everything by sunrise. It clearly showed 2 versions of Maya. The real Maya stood beside the group. The second Maya stood inside the photograph. She smiled behind the real one. Nina's hands shook around the camera. Maya laughed, pretending she felt fine. Nobody else believed that lie anymore. Mr. Bell studied the developing picture. He said echoes usually hunted at night. A daytime echo meant room 407 evolved. Ethan insisted Maya never walk alone. She argued, but nobody listened. The campus morning looked painfully normal. Maya hated how normal people seemed. Nina kept photographing every reflective surface. Mr. Bell brought them to security. He knew an aging surveillance technician. The technician owed him old favors. They checked cameras from early morning. Then Maya appeared near the library. One camera showed her walking west. Another showed her walking east simultaneously. 2 Mayas crossed different paths together. The room turned ice cold around them. The technician refused to replay it. He crossed himself and left immediately. Mr. Bell copied the footage anyway. He said echoes were learning independence. Maya finally stopped acting brave. She asked what the echo wanted. Mr. Bell answered, "Your place." That sentence silenced the entire room. To get one, someone must fade. Nina asked how fading begins. Mr. Bell said memory goes first. Then voice, then reflection, then name. Maya touched her throat without thinking. Ethan drove everyone back to Willow Hall. They locked room 312 before talking. Some showed Maya with blurred edges. Others showed a stranger behind her. That stranger always wore Maya's jacket. But her smile looked too perfect. Leo compared timestamps on every image. The duplicate appeared closer each hour. Maya suddenly forgot what day it was. Then she forgot her literature professor. Then she forgot Leo's middle name. Mr. Bell called those memory bites. The echo was already feeding. Maya broke down and started crying. Nina hugged her without speaking. Ethan made a desperate new plan. They would bait the echo publicly. Then it would reveal itself. At noon, Maya crossed the quad. Ethan and Leo watched from benches. Nina watched through a camera lens. Mr. Bell monitored rooftop reflections. Students moved around them, unaware. The real Maya reached the fountain. A second Maya appeared near the statue. She copied every motion exactly. When real Maya fixed her sleeve, so did she. When Maya looked left, so did she. They were separated by 20 feet. Nina captured burst photos rapidly. Then the echo looked directly at her. It smiled without moving Maya's way. That proved it had independent awareness. Leo yelled, and students scattered. The echo turned and walked calmly away. Ethan chased through the history wing. Maya and Nina ran behind him. The echo entered the old theater building. Nobody used it after a fire. The hallway inside smelled like wet dust. Posters peeled from the walls silently. At center stage stood another Maya. Then another appeared beside her. Then another at the balcony rail. 3 echoes watched the real Maya. Mr. Bell arrived, breathless and pale. He said the theater held old mirrors. The stage lights switched on alone. A recorded applause filled the darkness. The echoes bowed like performers. Ethan grabbed her before she fell. Nina flashed the camera repeatedly. Each flash removed one echo briefly, but 2 others always remained. Leo found the burned control booth. Inside sat a cracked rehearsal mirror. Elara appeared inside the cracked glass. She wrote with a dripping finger. "Break the lead reflection," she warned. Mr. Bell guessed one echo anchored the rest. They studied the stage carefully. Only one shadow touched all lights. But Maya stood center stage smiling. Ethan hurled a prop stand forward. It shattered the floor light nearby. Nina fired one blinding flash. Leo pulled the curtain rope hard. The heavy velvet curtain collapsed. It knocked the center echo down. Maya grabbed a broken spotlight mirror. She aimed it at the fallen echo. Sunlight from the side window struck. The echo screamed without a mouth. Its face twisted, then copied Maya again. Then it cracked like wet paint. The other balcony echoes dissolved instantly. Inside, silence dropped like a blanket. Real Maya could remember everything again. She even recalled Leo's embarrassing middle name. Everyone laughed from pure relief. Then Nina checked her newest photo. Beside Ethan stood another Ethan. The fresh photo slid into Nina's hand. It showed two Ethans standing together. The real Ethan stared without blinking. The second Ethan smiled beside him. Nobody in room 312 spoke. Mr. Bell took the photo quietly. He looked more troubled than surprised. Ethan tried joking, but nobody laughed. Nina snapped another picture immediately. The new image showed one blurred Ethan. Then the room door clicked once. Leo checked the peephole first. A second Ethan stood outside. He wore the same green hoodie. He even held Ethan's necklace. But his smile felt too calm. Mr. Bell blocked the lock. No one opened the door. The outside Ethan whispered, "Let me in." The real Ethan shouted back instantly. The whisper outside copied his tone perfectly. Then the hallway went silent again. Leo opened the door at last. The corridor outside was empty. Only wet shoe prints led downstairs. Mr. Bell took them to security again. The old technician replayed morning footage. One camera showed Ethan entering Willow Hall. Another showed him across campus simultaneously. Two Ethans crossed different cameras alone. Neither one looked at the lens. The technician backed away, frightened again. Mr. Bell copied every file quickly. Ethan asked why the echo chose him. Mr. Bell answered, "You lead first." Echoes hunted whatever others trusted most. Voice came before memory for Ethan. Ethan cleared his throat uneasily. His voice sounded rougher already. Maya asked him to repeat himself. The second sentence came out weaker. Nina photographed his reflection in glass. One reflection lagged half a second. Ethan finally looked genuinely afraid. Mr. Bell said fading had started. They needed a trap before sunset. Maya spread a campus map wide. Nina marked every recent echo sighting. Leo circled the old bell tower. Mr. Bell went completely still. The tower once carried campus announcements. Old microphones still waited inside. An echo could steal Ethan's voice there and broadcast it across the school. Then everyone might trust the wrong Ethan. The group left immediately for the tower. Storm clouds gathered above campus rooftops. The bell tower stood locked and abandoned. Mr. Bell opened it with effort. Dust rushed down the narrow stairwell. Halfway up, speakers crackled overhead. Ethan's own voice filled the tower. "You are already too late," it said. The group froze on the stairs. The copied voice laughed above them. They reached the old announcement floor. Broken desks surrounded hanging speakers. Wires tangled across the wooden boards. Mirrors from a debate set leaned nearby. Each mirror reflected a different Ethan. One stood near the control booth. Another waited behind dusty glass. A third leaned beside the microphone. The real Ethan stepped backwards slowly. Mr. Bell counted 3 visible echoes. Nina raised her camera carefully. The nearest echo smiled at her. "They need my voice now," it said. Every speaker repeated the same sentence. Maya grabbed real Ethan's sleeve tightly. Leo searched for the main power switch. Mr. Bell scanned the control booth. Ilara appeared in a cracked monitor. She wrote across the dusty screen. "Silence the borrowed voice," it said. Mr. Bell pointed at the master microphone. One echo guarded it protectively. The others copied its movements poorly. That had to be the anchor. Ethan walked toward his duplicate alone. The anchor echo copied every step. It mocked Ethan's nervous breathing. "I sound stronger than you," it said. Ethan stopped right beneath the speaker. He finally admitted he was terrified. Maya and Leo looked stunned. Ethan said he was always scared. He only acted brave for them. The anchor echo frowned for once. Fear made no sense to it. Nina secretly recorded Ethan's confession. Then she played it back loudly. Ethan's honest voice filled the tower. The copied echoes flickered in place. Leo pulled the bell rope hard. A massive bell crash shook everything. Mirrors and speakers vibrated violently. The anchor echo grabbed the microphone stand. Mr. Bell cut the main power. Yet one microphone stayed glowing alive. That proved the anchor was there. Maya hurled a flashlight at it. Nina fired one blinding camera flash. Ethan yanked the glowing microphone free. The anchor echo screamed through every speaker. Its face split into radio static. Then the duplicate cracked apart completely. The 2 remaining Ethans dissolved instantly. Nina found an old photo of Ilara. Its burned caption read, "Ethan 1962. Darkness swallowed room 407 after the knock. Someone knocked again, this time beneath them." Nina's phone lit without anyone touching it. Its flashlight revealed 4 terrified faces. Ilara had vanished from Ethan's side. The door behind them had vanished too. Another knock rose from the 5th bed. The mattress lifted like something breathing. Leo wanted to run, but nowhere remained. Ethan pulled the damp blanket away. A square opening waited beneath the mattress. Warm light shone from room 312 below. Then Nina's voice called from beneath them. Real Nina answered from inside room 407. Every friend slowly turned toward her. The voice below begged them to hurry. Maya looked through the opening first. Another Nina stood inside their bedroom. She wore identical clothes and glasses. She claimed the ghost had trapped her. The walls began folding toward the group. Ethan forced everyone through the opening. Real Nina jumped down last. The passage sealed above her instantly. Now 2 Ninas faced each other. Both screamed at exactly the same moment. One accused the other of being Elira. The second repeated the accusation word for word. Leo locked the bedroom door again. Ethan ordered everyone to stop shouting. Maya asked Nina's childhood nickname. Both answered, Little Owl, without hesitation. Leo asked about their first midnight prank. Both described his stolen red shoes. Ethan showed an old scar on Nina's wrist. Each Nina carried the same pale mark. Even their phone passwords were identical. Their fingerprints unlocked the same device. No test separated memory from imitation. Until Maya noticed the bathroom mirror. One reflection blinked slightly too late. The Nina beside it began trembling. The other Nina smiled with quiet relief. Everyone stepped away from the delayed reflection. She begged them not to trust mirrors. At that moment, Mr. Bell knocked outside. His voice ordered Ethan to open quickly. They checked the peephole before unlocking. Mr. Bell stood alone, holding an old diary. He froze when he saw both Ninas. Room 407 made another echo, he whispered. Leo asked which one was real. Mr. Bell said echoes inherit every memory. They also inherit scars, voices, and fear. But an echo cannot dream naturally. Sunrise would permanently choose one Nina. The rejected one would remain inside 407. Choosing wrong would free the echo forever. Mr. Bell opened Elara's damaged diary. One page described the exact same nightmare. 27 years earlier, Elara had been copied. Her friends chose the smiling version. The real Elara remained trapped behind mirrors. That warning changed everything they believed. The ghost might have been protecting them. They placed both Ninas on separate beds. Maya covered every mirror with dark blankets. Ethan set alarms for 30 minutes. Both Ninas agreed to attempt sleeping. Nobody else dared close their eyes. The first Nina quickly drifted into sleep. The second remained awake, staring upward. Leo whispered that the answer seemed obvious. Mr. Bell warned them to keep watching. Suddenly, sleeping Nina began crying softly. She described snow falling inside room 407. She saw Elara pounding behind the mirror. Then she whispered a hidden sentence. The copy learned how to dream. Every lamp exploded into darkness. When emergency lights returned, both were awake. Each claimed the other had spoken. The covered mirror started shaking violently. Wet handprints appeared beneath the blanket. Maya pulled the blanket away despite warnings. Elara's reflection stood inside empty glass. She wrote 4 words across the condensation. Watch the one without breath. Ethan held cold glass beneath both mouths. The first Nina fogged it immediately. The second Nina's glass remained perfectly clear. Her frightened expression slowly disappeared. She lunged for Nina's camera, not them. The camera contained every photograph of Elara. Destroying it could erase their only evidence. Leo grabbed the strap before she escaped. The false Nina threw him aside effortlessly. Her shadow stretched toward the locked door. The real Nina ran behind Maya. Mr. Bell shouted for everyone to reach sunrise. The hallway clocks began spinning backward. Windows darkened as dawn moved farther away. Room 407 was stealing time itself. Ilara's reflection pointed toward the wardrobe. Ethan opened it and found the hidden corridor. The false Nina blocked their only path. Maya shone the camera flash into her eyes. For 1 second, the echo became transparent. Ilara reached through the mirror behind her. Ghostly hands dragged the echo backward. The friends rushed through the wardrobe corridor. Mr. Bell followed, carrying Ilara's diary. They emerged inside the abandoned east stairwell. Morning sunlight finally crossed the broken windows. The real Nina remained beside them, breathing. Behind glass, Ilara silently closed her eyes. They believed the echo was trapped again. Then Nina's camera printed one final photograph. It showed Maya walking alone across campus. Another Maya followed directly behind her. Willow Hall never truly slept after midnight. Neither did Ethan, Maya, Leo, or Nina. They treated every night like stolen freedom. They ordered noodles and mocked campus ghost stories, especially stories about the abandoned East Wing. One rainy Thursday, boredom became their worst idea. Leo suggested visiting the 24-hour Riverside Market. Maya grabbed her jacket before anyone answered. Nina brought a camera for ridiculous midnight photos. Ethan promised they would return before 2. At 1:15, they quietly left Willow Hall. Rain polished every street into black mirrors. Their laughter echoed through the silent university district. The market glowed beneath one buzzing blue sign. Inside, an old clerk watched them without smiling. Then Nina noticed someone standing outside alone. A young woman waited beneath the broken awning. Her soaked hair covered most of her face. She wore an outdated blue dormitory cardigan. Maya assumed she was another stranded student. She pointed toward Willow Hall across the river. Ethan offered to let her walk beside them. The clerk suddenly dropped a glass bottle. When they turned back, his face looked terrified. The woman followed several steps behind the group. Her bare feet made no sound on pavement. Nobody noticed her reflection never entered puddles. Halfway home, every street lamp blinked off together. For 3 seconds, the city completely disappeared. When lights returned, the woman walked much closer. Nina photographed everyone, laughing at their fear. Behind them, the woman stared directly forward. They reached Willow Hall at exactly 2. The security desk remained empty and dark. The elevator doors opened before Ethan pressed anything. The woman entered first, still saying nothing. Maya pressed 3 where their rooms were. Yet the elevator climbed past their chosen floor. It stopped at 4 with a violent shudder. Willow Hall officially had no 4th floor access. The doors revealed a narrow, unlit corridor. The woman stepped out and finally smiled. Nina whispered that they should leave immediately. Ethan hammered the close button with both hands. The woman turned toward them without moving closer. The doors shut just before she reached them. Their elevator dropped suddenly to the 3rd floor. They hurried into room 312 and locked everything. Leo claimed the woman was performing some prank. Nina checked the photograph from outside the dorm. The 4 friends stood clearly beneath the entrance. The woman appeared between Maya and Ethan. Her face was now inches from the camera. Nina deleted the picture without showing anyone. At 3:17, every phone vibrated together. The deleted photograph appeared inside their group chat. A new message appeared beneath the photograph. It simply said, "Thank you for bringing me." Ethan unplugged the router and removed every battery. Still, another message arrived on Nina's phone. This one contained a photograph of room 312. It was taken from inside their locked wardrobe. Leo pulled the wardrobe open with a chair. Only hanging clothes moved in the darkness. They slept with every lamp burning that night. They promised never to mention the woman again. But the following nights offered them no escape. Wet footprints appeared beside Ethan's empty bed. Maya heard humming inside the bathroom mirror. Leo woke with mud beneath his fingernails. Nina discovered long black hair inside her camera. None of them attended class that entire week. They argued constantly and slept in short shifts. Every night, the humming grew slightly louder. Every morning, another photograph appeared online. Each image showed the woman entering Willow Hall. In every newer picture, she looked less transparent. Finally, they confronted the old night security guard. Mr. Bell listened without interrupting their story. Then he locked the lobby doors behind them. He asked whether the woman wore blue. Nobody answered, but their faces answered everything. Mr. Bell opened a cabinet of forgotten records. One photograph showed Willow Hall 27 years earlier. The same woman stood beside room 407. Her name was Elara Weil, a missing student. Police believed she had run away during winter. Mr. Bell believed something far worse happened. He warned them never to search the East Wing. Naturally, fear made them search that very night. At 3:17, the elevator opened automatically. The fourth-floor corridor waited beyond the doors. This time, lights flickered awake one by one. Wet footprints guided them through peeling wallpaper. Behind them, the elevator vanished into solid bricks. Leo tried running back, but the hallway stretched. Every door displayed the number 312. Their own room seemed repeated dozens of times. Maya began crying, unable to control her breathing. Nina followed the footprints toward a blank wall. She discovered a brass doorknob beneath loose wallpaper. Together, they uncovered the faded number 407. Ethan opened the door before courage disappeared. Inside waited 4 beds covered in grey dust. A 5th bed looked freshly slept inside. Hundreds of photographs covered the cracked walls. Every picture showed different groups of 4 friends. The newest photograph showed Ethan, Maya, Leo, Nina. But another figure stood among them, smiling. Nina realized the photograph contained 5 living shadows. Then something softly closed the door behind them. Elara's voice whispered directly beside Ethan's ear. "You brought me home, but one stays." All 4 phones displayed a live camera feed. The feed showed room 312 currently empty. Then Nina appeared on screen, sleeping inside their room. The real Nina stood beside them, screaming silently. A second Nina slowly opened her on-screen eyes. She smiled and whispered, "Which one followed you?" The lights died as someone knocked from inside. The burned photo changed everything again. It showed Elara beside another Ethan. Its caption read, "Ethan, 1962. Ethan stared without recognizing anything. Nina photographed the evidence carefully. Mr. Bell studied the charred edges. He looked truly shaken this time. Willow Hall opened in 1962. Elara looked exactly the same there. That made no sense at all. Maya asked if Elara was immortal. Mr. Bell said the archives knew. Before dawn, they entered records. The old technician unlocked the room. Dust-covered, forgotten yearbooks everywhere. Nina placed the burned photo beside them. Leo searched every book from 1962. Maya checked faculty photographs nearby. Ethan touched the page with fear. One portrait stopped everyone cold. A boy named Ethan Hale smiled there. He had Ethan's exact same face. Even the messy hair matched. Ethan whispered that it felt wrong. Another page showed Elara nearby. She looked no older there either. Then she appeared in 1974. And again in 1989. And once more in 1997. She never changed across decades. Nina pinned the pages together. Every Elara photo seemed watching. Leo found a newspaper clipping. It mentioned a radio accident. 3 students vanished under Willow Hall. Only Ethan Hale stayed readable. Maya asked what happened below. Mr. Bell said nobody knew. Then Ethan heard static in silence. A strange memory flashed behind him. He saw microphones and white snow. He heard applause from nowhere. Then the vision suddenly vanished. Nina caught Ethan swaying on camera. His nose had started bleeding. Mr. Bell called it memory bleed. Leo found a basement map. A red mark circled sublevel B. Its label read Resonance Archive. The entrance hid behind shelves. Together, they shoved a cabinet aside. A steel door appeared behind it. Cold air breathed from the crack. The stairs descended below archives. Rusty pipes lined both walls. Ethan heard announcements below them. They sounded like his own voice. Maya held Ethan's wrist tightly. Leo counted doors as they passed. At bottom waited another hallway. Old-class photos covered both walls. One face repeated over and over. Ethan appeared in every decade. Sometimes student, sometimes young staff. Never older than 20 years. At the end stood glass doors. Gold letters named the archive. Inside waited reels and microphones. A huge speaker hung above. Rows of files circled everything. Each folder carried a student name. Several folders carried Ethan's face. Nina opened one with trembling hands. Inside was Ethan's schedule ahead. Another held Maya's missing memories. Leo found Nina's deleted photograph there. Someone was collecting their lives. Then the main console flickered on. A young man formed in static. He looked exactly like Ethan. He called himself Ethan Hale. He said the room preserved voices. It copied people worth following. Each generation fed the archive. Elara tried stopping it and failed. Hale said Ethan was next. He offered everyone else safe freedom. Maya called it a trap. Hale only smiled at that. Then speakers repeated Ethan's voice. It called his friends by name. Nina aimed her camera at Hale. but hail filled every screen. Leo searched hard for a breaker. Mr. Bell studied the spinning reels. Ilara appeared inside a glass wall. She wrote 4 urgent words. Burn the first attendance roll. Mr. Bell found a locked drawer. Inside lay a 1962 register. The first page held 3 names: Ilara Vale, Ethan Hale, Gabriel Bell. Everyone turned toward Mr. Bell. He went pale and silent. Maya demanded the truth at once. Mr. Bell confessed he was there. The archive kept him unchanged. Hale begged Ethan to replace him. Then the room drained all sound. Nina struck a red flare. Mr. Bell grabbed the register book. Ethan faced Hale across the console. He answered, "Not this time." Maya threw him cleaning alcohol. Ethan soaked the register quickly. Leo killed the backup power. The burning register hit the console. Ilara pulled Hale into flames. They escaped into pale dawn. Nina's last photo showed young Bell.